everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of Cooking with Ross. Today we're going to do shrimp cocktails. So what we're going to need is whatever size shrimp you want. Now I bought small shrimp and jumbo prawns because I want to show you both, okay? You'll also need some chili sauce. If you don't have chili sauce, ketchup will work in a pinch, okay? Lettuce, some lemons, probably 2 lemons, some Old Bay seasoning, some horseradish, okay? And a can of beer. And I wanted to remind you all, if you like what you see, please hit the little thumbs up button at the bottom of the screen and subscribe. And please tell a friend. So without further ado, let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is get our pan out. We want a small, I guess you'd call it a saucepan. So then we want to pour in our can of beer, okay? And that's a 16-ounce can. I probably should have told you that. But if you're just doing a couple cocktails, a small can will work, 12-ounce can will work. And we're gonna turn that on medium heat and get it heated up. So while our beer is heating up, we're gonna go ahead and make our cocktail sauce. So we're gonna take our chili sauce and get it into our bowl here, okay? Then we're gonna add, whoa, sorry about that, folks. We're gonna add a little bit of horseradish here. Now I would put in a little bit at a time, okay? And then as you get a little bit in there, then I would stir that in. There you go. And give that a taste. Now I like mine a little hotter, so I'm gonna put in another one of those bad boys. All right, stir that in. Yeah, you can see by the look of that, it's gonna be a little spicy. That's the way I like it, all right? Then we're gonna take our lemon and put in about a half a lemon, okay? Just the juice of a half a lemon. Oh, look at that. All right, perfect. And we're gonna stir that in. Yes, oh, beautiful cocktail sauce. Now, once we're done with that, we're gonna give it one final taste. Why? We always taste our food. And that is done. So our beer is now warm. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and go in with our shrimp. All right. Once we get our shrimp in, we're gonna add about 2 teaspoons of Old Bay, okay? And once we get the Old Bay in there, we're gonna wanna stir that in, all right? And you'll see it foam a little bit, which is fine. So now our shrimp is beginning to cook. And we're looking really good. All right, as this shrimp is starting to heat up here, what we're looking for is a nice pink color. And as you can see, those are already starting to turn and they're looking really good. Just beautiful, as a matter of fact. Look at that, okay? So they're just about done. Okay, I think it's been about 5 minutes. As you can see here, we have a definite color change on these shrimp. If you take a look at the big ones, just look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to check some small ones. And I always check a few to make sure each and every one is done. See, those look really, really good. So what I do is once they're done, what we say done, so I'm going to let them go just a few more seconds just to make sure that they're completely done. Okay. So these shrimp are definitely done. So we're going to cap them. And we're going to take them over and we're going to drain off half of the beer, okay? All right, once we've drained off half the beer, we're gonna dump some ice in there, okay? And after you get your ice in, let's give it a turn. All right, kind of stir that around. And what that ice is gonna do is stop the cooking process. And it's also gonna chill them so that they're ready for a shrimp cocktail. We don't want the shrimp in our shrimp cocktail to be warm, okay? Okay, so we've got that shrimp chilling. Now, if the ice disappears while you're cooling your shrimp and it's still not quite cold, then put some more ice in. Not a big deal. So what we're gonna do now is start on the rest of our cocktail. So I'm gonna take a few of these end pieces off of this lettuce. And you don't ever wanna chop lettuce, you always wanna slice it, okay? So when we get down to here, we're gonna start shaving this. And all you need is, I use a slicer, but if you just have a sharp kitchen knife, that's fine. And we want to cut this really thin, almost shave it, okay? Just like that. Always keep your fingers tucked in and away from that blade because this one bites, okay? Once we get to there, we're just going to go through this a couple times So we have a nice little shred lettuce, okay? Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Right, and for our lemons, I'm gonna cut the ends off, okay? Just like that. I'm gonna cut it in half, and then in half again, okay? Then we're gonna put a little slice close to the bottom here and going diagonally upwards, okay? Just like that. From the bottom, diagonally upwards. Easy peasy, right? Cut this one in half again, turn it around, little slice up from the bottom, just like that. Perfect. Now we're gonna take this one, cut the bottoms off, cut it in half. Then in this, we're gonna do thirds, okay? 1 and 2. All right, and then this one, we're gonna do just a little cut, a little cut, a little cut, okay? Just like that. And then on this one, we'll just do slices, okay? Just like that. Beautiful, look at that. All right, perfect. All right, so who's ready to build a shrimp cocktail? So I have here my glassware. It's a martini glass, actually. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can put it in a jar or glass. So we're gonna spoon a little bit of this cocktail sauce into the bottom, okay? Okay, on top of that, a little bit of our shredded lettuce, okay? And you don't wanna pack it in there, just kind of loose, all right? Just kind of loose. On top of that, we want more cocktail sauce, okay? Careful not to touch the sides too much. You don't want to make a mess. And we want enough so that everybody can dip their shrimp into the cocktail sauce. All right, for this, I'm gonna put a little bit here, just some lemons for garnish. We're gonna take our jumbo prawns. We're gonna go around the outside like this, okay? And just so that they're touching that cocktail sauce. And routine is 4 to 5 prawns, okay? So for ours, I built 4. Now, just take a look at that. Then for on the extra side, we made a slit in here, you remember? So we're gonna slide that right on there, okay? And right there, that's your done deal jumbo prawn shrimp cocktail. All right? Looks pretty good, no? How about that? All right. Next, we've got our smaller glassware. It's a smaller martini glass. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of cocktail in the bottom of this one as well. A little bit of shredded lettuce in here. Okay. Trying to keep it looking neat, all right? And when we get to there, we're gonna go with a little more of this, a little more cocktail sauce on there. All right. Then I'm gonna take some of our baby prawns, all right, and put those right in top of here, just like that, okay? Once we get to that point, we're gonna hit it with a little more cocktail sauce on top, okay? Just like that. Beauty, all right. Take a little bit of our lemon garnish here and a lemon wedge as well. And there is your petite cocktail, all right? And then remember, if I said you don't have fancy glassware, you can use a regular glass. So let's try that. All right, let's put some of this in here. Okay, just like that. Put a little bit of lettuce in there. All right. A little bit of cocktail sauce on top of that. Just like that. And let's put some more shrimp in this one. Okay. Just like that. Hit the top of this with a little more cocktail sauce. Boom. All right. Lemon wedge. And lemon garnish. Okay. And the garnish is for looks. This is for squeezing. Put a little bit of lemon juice on there. These are also for squeezing. Just squeeze a little lemon juice on there. And there's your baby. All right. Pretty, huh? Right, so that concludes our episode pretty much. You've got your Big Daddy shrimp cocktail. Then you got your mommy shrimp cocktail. And then you got your baby shrimp cocktail. So they look really good, no? All right. All right, so just take a look at that. We got an extra shrimp here, so I'm just gonna give it a little try here. Man. Mouth-watering, so delicious. And like I say, you can make that cocktail sauce hot or mild, however you want to make it. And don't forget to add a little lemon juice to give it a zing. But that's really good. So thank you for joining me, guys, on Cooking with Ross, the Shrimp Cocktail Edition. I hope to see you again soon. Until then, take care of each other and be safe.